Hello everyone, Pixel here, and I know I don't usually do these types of videos, but it was a request from my Discord server, so why not? As you can see here, I'll be going to ranking your favorite New York City subway lines. And before I start, just want to say that this is just my opinion, and we all have different opinions, and there's no right opinion. So if I put your favorite line in trash tier, I mean, you can still like the line, just my opinion of the line, so you don't go bash me in the comment section. But anyways, I would like to hear your thoughts on where I put these lines in the comments below. Anyways, first the one. One is godly. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with the one anymore since they got rid of South Ferry Loop. The one comes fast, it's reliable, and I mean, it's just the one, bro. There's nothing bad you can say about the one. It's just the one. Now for the two. Okay, okay, I'm putting it in mid. I don't like the two, bro. I don't like the two, bro. And the only reason I'm not putting it in trash is because yeah, it's a very helpful line. A lot of people use the line, and it is fast on Seventh Avenue. But the line's just too long. It has too many issues. Rogers and the people that ride through the line. Yikes! The two goes to the worst areas in, well, not the worst, like some of the worst areas in the entire system. So if you're gonna see some really weird people online, and late nights it's full local, long ass route. Weird things happen on the two. Everything happens on the two. So I'm putting it in mid. I don't like the two. Now for the three, it's good. The three is just a two, but slightly less trash. Oh my god, the three. If the three went to the Bronx, the three did went to the Bronx, it'd be right here, but it doesn't. So, the whole new lot, not in the entire three, is that's just the hood, bro. Like I do not like going up there, and I probably will never like going up there. But three, the Red Rocket's really fast on Seventh Avenue, and for gaps, I mean, it has okay gaps, better than the two, but like. Yeah, but downtown two train will always come first because two gets priority over the three. I think that's how it is uptown too. I don't remember, but yeah, the three is just a two, but slightly less fucking ass. Sorry. Four. I'll put the four in great. The four is pretty good. It does also travel to some not so nice areas, especially during late nights. But four is reliable, and I really like the R142As on it, and it's really good. So yeah, the four gets a great tier from me because I really like the four. The five, I know what you're gonna say, but the five can go up there with the four. I love the five, bro. It's one of my favorite RT lines, especially when it's going Bronx Express. It's fast. The only thing that really holds us back is that it's not really considered a main line. It's more like a support line. So the two and the four get priority over it, which can cause delays and slower starts for the five. But besides that, I like the five. It's really good. And yeah, I put the five with the two, Mauled, Cope, and Shiver. Six, I've not written the six. Okay, I've recently written the six. This six line, I recently written the like 3 days ago, 4 days ago, and that shit had 1 minute gaps, bro. I was at Bleecker Street, Broadway Lafayette. Shit came every minute, bro. I'm like, what? What? And it was fun fanning it. I might post those videos on my YouTube channel soon, but the six, it's pretty good. It's like the one. It's a little bit worse. But like, there's nothing really wrong with the six, so I'll put it with its other brothers. Diamond six, I've not ridden this round in like years, like 4 or 5. The last time I've ridden the Diamond six, it was like when I had the 142As, and that was a long time. So I'm just put it here. So all Lexington Avenues in the gray tier. Seven Express, godly, bro. I love this line. It's so useful, and it comes super quick rush hours. And there's not really any drawback to this line except the fact that it doesn't stop at Jackson Heights Roosevelt Avenue. That's the only drawback to this line. But I mean, it can't really be fixed, so put it right here for now. And regular seven, put it here. It's good, but it's not as good as Diamond 7. A, one of my home lines, I'm putting in good. This is one of my favorite lines, but bro, it's so annoying. Number one problem with the A, three terminals. Well, mostly two, but three. Lefferts and Far Rockaway. And the Rockaway goes down, but we don't talk about that. The A gaps past Rockaway Boulevard are so fucking dog shit, it's insane. And after Euclid, and no. The A train goes to, like, Crackhead World, bro. It goes to 145, 125, Broadway Junction, Grant Avenue. Like, the entirety of Fulton is basically Crackhead land, bro. And it's not really a good area. And Far Rockaway too. Far Rockaway is like, hell no, just a horrible area. But I mean, it's pretty fast and reliable. But except for the 46s, they tend to break down. But the 179s do tend to break down too. It doesn't happen as much anymore, but they still do break down. So yeah, A goes in good. Just the whole splitting lines. It's just not a good thing. They should really do something with the Lefferts branch or something, where the A does not have to diverge and like the gaps become horrible. The B is in mid. I mean, not trash. It's in mid. If it, I mean, it has one job. That's to do Bryan Express. It's a support line. It's a support line. But it's one of the most useful ones. So put it in here. If it ran on weekends, then I'll put it in good. But it doesn't. So yeah. C is trash, bro. I don't know what y'all motherfuckers be saying, man. Oh, the C's better than A. The C's better than E. C faster than the A. I see one C train on the entirety of Fulton going to one direction. There'll be one C train going downtown and one C train going uptown, bro. It's so damn annoying. Like, the C is horrible, has ass gaps, slow service. Like, I don't understand why you motherfuckers like the C so much. It's dog shit, bro. D. We'll put the D in good. I mean, put it in great. D's a very useful line. They just need to throw some NTTs on it, and it'll be even better. But those gaps on West End, though, that's a yikes for me. But yeah, the D, oh, that's a really great line. I like it a lot. It's really fast, bro. That should be hauling on Fourth Avenue Express, bro. But like when the D gets there, it's super reliable, super fast, gets you to wherever you need to go in a very fast manner. And I love Concourse Express and everything about the D, except for the gaps. But yeah, when the D does get there, it hauls ass, and I like it. Golly E, my favorite line. Put it in God tier. Kidding, it's what goes here. The E, I like the E a lot, except Queens Boulevard. It just fucks it over. The CBDC in Queens Boulevard just fucks over the E and the homeless. Yes, the homeless express that also fucks up the E. If it didn't have these problems, then it'll be Golly tier. But yeah, the E does have major problems. So. And most of it, so I'm blaming it on CBTC. So yeah, it goes in great. F. I mean, the F is. I'm put the F in good tier. The F is very inconsistent. I usually take the E and F every day to and from school, and the F is just inconsistent. Like sometimes it would have 2 minute gaps, sometimes it would have 3 minute gaps, sometimes it would have 13 minute gaps, sometimes it would have 24 minute gaps. What I noticed with the F, there'd be like two trains on each other's asses, and the next train is like one borough away, and it's so damn annoying. Because if you miss these two trains, like if you miss those two trains, it's like 20 minutes for another one. But I mean, Queens Boulevard Express, I like the F, and Queens Boulevard Express is pretty good on the F. Hillside Local, the whole 75th Avenue Junction is pretty bad. But Culver's long as fuck. What I think they need to do, they need to have all-time F Express service from Church Avenue to J Street. The F needs to run all-time express from Church to J. And it'll be a much better line. It'll increase service and it'll be faster. And maybe we'll solve some of the bad gaps in Queens. I mean, yeah, the F is pretty good. It has flaws, but it's pretty good. Uh, Next one, the G. The G is a very useful. I'll put it in great. It's a very useful line Like when you need to get to Queens to Brooklyn, I either take the E to the G or the G to the JZ, G to E. It's a very useful line when you just want to skip the entirety of Manhattan, because Manhattan can be annoying sometimes when you're just trying to go from Brooklyn to Queens. It's really annoying sometimes. So the G's, I put the G in gray tier. And now for the J and Z. I mean, I don't really experience so much problems on the J's. I'll put both of them in gray tier. The Z is just a J, and the J is just a Z. So I'll put both of them in gray tier. They're also my home lines. And I really love the equipment. They have 143s, 160s, and 179s. They have like the best equipment in the system, in my opinion. All the MTTs, and I really like that. And I don't really experience any problems or delays on the J and Z, except for like Myrtle Junction and what's called Hughes Street. Those are the but those there's like one delay each direction, so I rarely experience them. So J and Z put them in great tier. I don't really experienced a lot of problems with them. For the L, I don't know, bro. I barely ride the L, but from what I heard, it doesn't have too much problems. So I'll put it in L. I'll put it in great tier. I'm just taking from my friend's word on it, but the L does not really have any problems. So yeah. The M, the M, the M, the M. I really like the M, bro, because I already defend it a lot because everyone says, "Ooh, bring the V back. Oh, bring the bound M back. Orange M is just a loop. Orange M is useless. Orange M sucks." And I'm like, no, it's not. That Orange M is very useful. It helps people connect from BMT Eastern to Sixth Avenue to Queens Boulevard. It's a very useful line. But 8 car, uh, that it really brings it down. An 8 car on R&D systems like Sixth Avenue and what's it called Sixth Avenue and Queens Boulevard really brings it down because sometimes the platforms where the M will stop at, like you would have to be running for the train before you miss it, and it'll be so annoying. But it does make the M faster. Being lighter makes it faster definitely. So the M's one of the fastest lines. And it's really fast on Queens Boulevard, and it carries the shit out of the R. So I'll put the M in good tier. It's pretty good. Uh, there's no Franklin Avenue shuttle, 42nd or Rockaway shuttle separate. So I'm just gonna rank this as a 42nd Street shuttle. Godly, it just like it's two stops. It's just two stops. You can't go wrong. Broadway saved the worst for last. Now this okay. This was a few months ago or a few years ago when they had the 160s here. Godly, great, trash, and mid. But sadly, as you know, they don't have the 160s anymore. So here is where I put them. N. Putting the shit in good tier. I mean, this used to be my favorite line back in the day, bro. This used to be my favorite line. But now, I know, I put it in grades. But now it's just a shelf its former self, bro. Like every time I see R46N, I just look at it with shame. With shame. It used to be such a great line, but maybe I mean for me, it can be different for you guys, but for me, without the 160s, with the 46, it just ruins the enjoyment of the end. But luckily, the end still has its 68 and 68As, which I'm glad that it still has that. But with the 46s and the 160 being gone, then we get to nerf from godly to grades. Its equipment got a downgrade. Then Q goes in good tier. I mean, I mean, it has this 160, but like that doesn't really make it for anything. So yeah, the Q is pretty mid, honestly. Broadway Express is pretty good. 96th Street, Second Avenue line is pretty good. But like Brighton Local is just hell, bro. It's just I don't like Brighton Local. It's just pretty bad in my opinion. But it does help a lot of people, so I'm putting it in good tier. But though I've seen some horrendous Q gaps for a line that short, it should not be having horrendous gaps, bro. It should not be having F gaps over here. But yeah, now for the R and W. R, put that shit in mid. I mean, it's not as bad as people say it is, but it helps me a lot. It definitely helps me a lot. It's a long line, so every time I'm fanning, it really helps me a lot to get to connect to the other trains. So just for that, it's mid, but everything else about the R is pretty slow and not that good. And the W, also put that shit in mid. The W is a support line. It's not useless, but it's a redundant line. It's not useless. It helps fill in the gaps for the R and the N. Astoria without the W is just it's like West End. It's horrible. It's horrible gaps. And the R is a R. R has horrible gaps too. So the W really helps fill it in, especially times when it just goes to Gravesend. So I think this is my tier list for now. Make sure to join my Discord server in the description and let me know your opinion in the comments below. Pixel out. See you guys.